All right, so my husband's about to start a timer because I basically have about 7 minutes to get this video done because we have to check out of our hotel. So here we go.
Now my hottie sauce.
Hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh shot. Hands on my knees, shaking on my thigh shot.
Rev up my engine. I'm coming for you.
Today's video is gonna be pretty fun. I'm gonna give you guys a story time of the time I auditioned for a Popeyes commercial. Yes, the Popeyes chicken, delicious fried chicken. If you're a vegetarian, I don't know what to say. Wait, I actually don't know if this is the Cole Family channel or Walking Beautifully where I'm posting this. I don't know, I might post it in both. I don't even know. But also you can subscribe to my channel, Walking Beautifully, and subscribe to Cole Family World. Yes, that's how we'll do this. So the story begins at my sister's house a few months ago. I think it was about July of 2021. I was at my sister's house, you know, just chilling, staying with her for a while, with the family, of course. And I get contacted by my kid's agent. And she was like, hey, got this audition for you to do. I want you to do it. It's a national commercial. Let's do it. So I was like, okay. So I go ahead and I'm like, all right, I want to do this commercial. Now, you know, with acting, it's very competitive. Auditions can be strenuous, all that stuff. You just keep auditioning. You can get rejection, all that stuff, but you got to keep going, right? Now, I'm at my sister's house, so I don't have my normal setup. I don't have my wall, like just a blank wall or a backdrop that you're supposed to audition with. All I got is my sister's hallway because my kids are at home and, you know, they're loud and all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to go out in my sister's hallway and I'm gonna record this audition. So literally, I recorded the audition. I might include a clip of it right here. I recorded my audition in my sister's hallway, you know, in the middle of her neighbors trying to come home and people walking back and forth. So I had to take breaks and then try to record again. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just doing it for the experience. I doubt I'm gonna get this job because I'm recording it in a hallway. Like, they're not gonna pick me. So I sent in the video. I didn't hear anything back for maybe a week. And then my agent hit me up and she was like, hey, you got a callback for Popeyes. I was like, what? For those of you who don't know what a callback is, it's basically the second round of auditions, I would say. And it's where you actually are auditioning either in person or you're auditioning on a Zoom call. Since COVID, most of the time it's on a Zoom call. I get to the callback, it was on Zoom, but you know you have to wait in those Zoom waiting rooms until somebody lets you in. So I'm in the Zoom waiting room, I'm just sitting there like, man, this is a long time. But I'm just gonna chill, I'm just gonna, you know, chill. It's a Popeyes commercial, how fun is this? I was so nervous, but I was like, I'm gonna do this for the experience. So I literally sat in the Zoom waiting room for probably like 30, 35, 40 minutes, maybe close to an hour, I don't even know. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should just log off. Like, maybe I shouldn't do this. But I was like, just do it for the experience. Don't give up. So somebody comes in, like it was so funny because like this audition, I could see one person, but there was a bunch of people that had their cameras off that I couldn't see. So I'm like, it's just, I guess, a host of judges like just here. And so I'm just like, hey, what's up? I'm Nicole. And just kind of, you know, being myself, really. I do the audition. They tell me like lines to say. And I'm just like, what? Why they got me saying these lines? Like, what is happening here? Like, is this Popeyes? Is this a Popeyes? Like, Popeyes? That's what I'm thinking in my head. But of course, at this audition, I'm just like, okay. Y'all can probably hear my kids in the background. Sorry, it's okay. But at this audition, I'm just like, okay. I don't know why they got me saying this stuff, but I'm just like, okay, yes, hottie sauce. All right, okay. Don't know what that is, but okay. So did the audition and they were like, thank you so much, you know, and I was like, okay, thank you. And they had me read for like 2 roles. So I get off the audition, the callback, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I go to my sister and Steven, my husband, I'm like, I just bombed that audition. Like, that was horrible. I did horrible. Like, it just, I know I didn't get that because I was so in my head because I was just like, I don't understand. What is the sauce? I don't get this. But I was so in my head in the audition that I was just like, nah, I did not get that. Let it go. Let it go. It's done. And we're gonna move on. So literally I just kind of left it alone. I didn't hear back. I didn't hear back for a while. It had to have been 2, maybe 3 weeks, and I'm just like, I'm living life, really. I'm, did some more commercials in between, some more modeling shoots, and I was just like, okay, just living life. And one day I get this, I hit up my agent. I was like constantly hitting her up. I was like, hey, did you hear anything back from Popeyes? And she's like, no, not yet. And then a few weeks later, I got this email that was like, you're booked. I'm like, wait, booked for what? Like, booked for what? I need to know, what are we talking about here? Popeyes, like, you are booked for Popeyes. National commercial. And I'm like, oh my gosh. That's all I knew at the time. I didn't know anything about anything, okay? All I knew is it's a Popeyes commercial. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Shoots in Miami, 2-day shoot in Miami. And I'm like, okay, we going down to Miami. All right, okay, we gonna do this. So that was my audition process. Now going down to Miami, it was amazing, honestly. And I'll say, I had no idea that Meg Thee Stallion, it was her commercial. Like, I didn't know it was her sauce. I had no idea she was doing a collab with Popeyes, nothing. Because they don't tell you this stuff in the auditions. Like, majority of the time when there's a celebrity involved, you won't know. Because they have to keep those things. Oh, my timer went off. Okay, sorry. But I basically told you guys the story. Hold on. So I just get on set and like people are like, yo, you're gonna be friends, like Meg Thee Stallion's friend, and you're gonna be like, doing all this and walking, and I'm like, oh, okay. But like honestly, the experience was amazing. Working with Meg was amazing. Like I had a great experience personally. So it was a lot of fun. But it's amazing because with the commercial, with the audition, what I learned from it is like, I don't know, sometimes you just have to really, you have to try your best, and you'd be surprised that even the things that you think you did horrible on, like that may actually be the one. So I always just say, just go for your dreams, go for your goals. I'm excited because a lot more opened up from that experience and from that process. So y'all, you're gonna be seeing a lot of me. You're gonna be seeing a whole lot of me, especially on YouTube, because I'm gonna keep you guys involved on this process and like the whole journey of this whole acting, modeling, mommy, wife world. Because now, not only are we in TV and film and commercials, but the kids are now doing it too. So like we got a whole lot to balance right now. So this is why we're not as, unfortunately, consistent with our YouTube channel, but we're working on it. And hopefully we'll be taking you guys with us a lot more. So thank you guys for listening to my story. We gotta go check out of this hotel right now. So I will see y'all later. Peace.